Hi Aries, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your January 2021 mid-month forecast. This is a reading for Aries Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If you are a cross-watcher, you might be able to resonate with some of these messages. All right, so let's take a look at what you have coming up, Aries. So this is looking at mid-January to about mid-February. Let's see, Aries, what does the sign of Aries have coming up? All right, very nice. Four of Wands. So guys, I would like to say welcome. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you are not subscribed, please do subscribe. I do appreciate it. Also, if you could please give this video a thumbs up, I would greatly appreciate that. Oh, wow. Here you are, Aries. Very nice. We have the Four of Wands crossed by the Queen of Wands. Wow. We have the Wheel of Fortune here at your foundation. Aries. Wow. Ace of Cups. The Moon, okay. Possibly some of you dealing with the Leo. I just had the Moon come up in their reading. And they also had some Aries energy as well. So maybe you're dealing with the Leo. Aries, what does the sign of Aries have coming up? All right, Six of Wands. It's not entirely in the reverse. It is a general reading. Some of you, this could be in the reverse. Let's see. I will be clarifying everything later on. Okay. Seven of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. Another sign had the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse as well. I want to say it was Virgo. Definitely watch your other signs. I want to say it was Virgo, so there might be an Aries-Virgo connection. Aries, what does Aries have coming up? Page of Wands. So now we just need a final outcome for Aries. Final outcome for Aries, please. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. And the Nine of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. So the Nine of Wands can represent the wounded warrior. So, yeah. I'm definitely getting that a lot of the Aries that I'm connecting with, you might feel wronged in some way. You definitely feel hurt. Your walls are up. For those of you that this is on the love front, you could have literally blocked someone. Maybe blocked them on social media. You might have blocked their number. Yeah, I definitely see you very, very guarded. Now, some of you just maybe completely cut this person off, cut them out of your life. We have the Ace of Swords here. There definitely could have been something that you heard that made you do this. Just make sure that it's valid. Just make sure that this is truthful. So if you did hear something, you know, is it hearsay? We have the Page of Swords here. So is it gossip? You just want to do some fact checking. You don't want to be a fool. And it's possible that some of you Aries are dealing with a fool. The Page of Swords for me, the Page of Swords for me, you know, he tends to gossip. And so if you are hearing something, you just want to do some fact checking. Okay, here's the King of Wands. So we have the Queen and the King of Wands here. We have the Six of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Six of Cups. Okay. Yeah, for many of you, this is definitely on the love front. And then for others, this is business. Some of you possibly dealing with, could be like a naive person, a foolish person. This can be someone who asks a lot of questions, especially with the Fool. Someone who's very young-minded, very, very inquisitive. They ask a lot of questions. They ask too many questions. They're always talking. He can be nosy. And this is someone who's looking for the truth. And they won't stop with the Nine of Wands. They won't stop. Nine of Wands energy can be someone feeling wounded, or, you know, they're not giving up. You know, they just keep coming back for more. So this can be you, Aries, or this is someone that you're dealing with. We have the King and the Queen of Wands, so this could be your partner. So, you know, this is quite interesting. But anything that you're hearing, you want to do some fact checking. You know, this person might think that they're telling you the truth, but, you know, the Fool is naive. And so you could be dealing with someone who thinks that they're telling you the truth. But, you know, they might not have all of the information. So yeah, that's very interesting. Nine of Wands, not giving up. Some of you are looking for some sort of truth or justice with a particular matter. This could be legal for some of you. We have the Four of Wands. We have the Queen of Wands. Might have something to do with the home with the Four of Wands, or a family matter. For many of you here, right at the start of January, mid-January, this is where your focus is at here, which is on your home, on family matters. You could be very, very protective of your loved ones here at this time. It could be a child. You might be very, very protective of a child. You might have an air sign child that you're just very, very protective of here at this time. With the Queen of Wands in this position, that might be the challenge for you, Aries, which is to get inspired, to maybe move in a particular direction. We see you very guarded. Some of you do have a new path with the Fool energy. You do have a new path, but you possibly are procrastinating, not wanting to move down it. You do have a new opportunity here. But you moving forward and actually taking action and moving down this path, that's the challenge. Just going for it, taking that leap of faith, that's the challenge. And it's because you're tired with the Nine of Wands energy here. You've already gone through so much. I think that, you know, there's some fear here. You're procrastinating here. And also you might want to look into something a little more. You need more information. Could be doing some investigative work for some of you, some research. We have the Wheel of Fortune at your foundation. Another sign had this as well. I want to say it was Sagittarius. So you're definitely dealing with another fire sign. But this is things happening in your life, Aries, that are very much meant to happen. And this is also a cycle that has completed here. We see the 10, we have the 1, so this is a cycle that's completing. And I am reading for some Aries where, you know, it's possible that a relationship has ended. Or for those of you that had a family matter, a family situation, or something with a home, you know, that's wrapping up. That's coming to a close. We have the Ace here in the recent past. So now we've seen a couple of aces. We have new beginnings coming in here. New beginnings on the horizon, but you will have to let your guard down. For some of you, take that leap of faith, but there's fear, there's worry, there's this nervous energy here. Some of you even paranoid. So just be aware. 9 of Wands for me can represent paranoia, especially with the Fool here. There's this very emotional energy. This is a nice psychic energy, and you have some creative energy to work with, and that might be the challenge for you, is to get inspired and be creative. But you're definitely very guarded, and it's because of fear. You're fearing the worst. You're afraid to maybe live in the moment. Some of you are paranoid, afraid to maybe let your guard down, afraid of getting hurt. Some of you exhausted from the past. Could be afraid to speak up about something as well, with that Ace of Swords, to speak your truth or tell someone how you feel. With the Ace of Cups here in this position, this is you needing to speak about your emotions, but you're holding back. And so I am reading for some Aries where that could be taking place here within the next couple of weeks. For others, it's going to be more towards mid-February, because the 6 of Wands, for some of you, you need to turn this up right. Maybe you need to give someone lots of time, attention. If you are in love with someone, you might need to tell them. But 6 of Wands, some of you possibly avoiding someone. Not giving someone time, attention. And if you resonate with that, it's because you're not seeing something clearly. We have the Moon here crowning you. We have the 7 of Cups in this position, which is your power. So it's you, Aries, that is not seeing something clearly. So some of you, I mean, you could be wearing rose-colored glasses, absolutely. This is that confusion, that illusion, that delusion, not seeing something clearly, really fearing the worst, possibly paranoid, afraid to let your guard down, afraid to move down a new path. I think that there's a lack of confidence and optimism here. Yeah, there's a lot of fear here. That's what I'm getting. This is definitely a lack of confidence. Queen of Wands in this position, 6 of Wands in the reverse. This is a lack of confidence. And if you are an Aries and you have multiple options, you might like one of these options maybe more than the others. You might have your eye on one particular cup here. And that might be what's needed, is you maybe speaking up, telling someone how you feel, maybe eliminating these other cups, these other options, and you might not be ready for that. So you're kind of putting it off. But by you doing that, you do risk losing whatever this cup is. You do risk this. So if you do favor, one of these options more than the others, you do risk actually losing that option. So just know that. This is not putting the work in. At least this is how you're being viewed. Not working hard, not putting the work in. This is someone who wishes a lot. It's a card that represents wishful thinking, sitting around and hoping that something happens, but not actually working and making it happen. If you want something, you have to make it happen. You have to move forward confidently. But this is the exact opposite of that. And I do apologize. It is what it is. I do apologize. If you don't resonate, watch your other signs. Also check out your yearly. You guys had a good yearly. But yeah, this is how you're being viewed, which is not putting the energy into something. Now, for those of you where this is on the job front, this is something work related, you might be very defensive. Possibly you're being spied on. Could be by a fire sign. But you might be spied on and possibly even spoken to. So, whoever's spying on you, if that's your boss, whoever, they actually might be saying something to you. They might be saying something to you, and you possibly are very defensive. You don't agree with them. And if you were waiting on like a raise or a promotion, something like that to come in, I think it's going to take at least a month. At least a month. And, if I were you, I would really start working hard, harder than you've been working. If you're looking for a new job, I do think you are going to be successful online. You will find something online. Others, you could be taking some online classes here. I do see success. You just have to get focused. You have to get focused. We have the Page of Wands in the hopes and fears position. So this is you hoping for news, hoping for good news, either about a job or about money. Or those of you that this is on the love front, you could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, which Virgo had this as well. So some of you maybe have Virgo in your chart, possibly out of work, waiting on news to come in regards to going back to work. I think that those of you waiting to go back to work, you're dealing with a lot of uncertainty at this time, and you do need to get focused here. You do need to get focused. It might be time to look for a new job or to learn a new skill, a new trade, maybe needing to go back to school. So yeah, very interesting. Let's do some clarifying. Let's take a look at the moon. I think that you have some very positive energies around you. And a lot of these energies are minor arcana energies, so you can change these. Those of you where you're not being recognized within your career, you can try to ground yourself. You can definitely work on being more focused when you're at work on what it is that you're doing. You can work on that, and then you can change this energy. I definitely could even be reading for some Aries where you're working from home and so you're distracted. You're working from home and you're distracted. Okay. All right, let's take a look at the Seven of Cups. I'm going to clarify the Seven of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and then the King of Pentacles for Aries. Okay, that's interesting. News is definitely coming in. News is definitely coming in, Aries. You just have to be patient. And also, if you're waiting on somebody in particular, this could be your boss. For some of you, it's like you're waiting on hearing from this King of Pentacles. Now, this could be your boss. This could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You're waiting on this person. I think you have a lot of faith in this person that they will come through for you. But what I'm seeing here is somebody lying. This is someone who is lying. They just maybe keep you on hold. They keep telling you that, you know, they're going to bring you back or whatever it is. They're going to bring you back, you know, in, or they're going to help you financially. You know, maybe they're promising you a certain amount of money, but they're lying. I have the Thief card here. I see you very, very hopeful that someone who's been there in the past for you is going to come through again, but I think that they're lying. They're coming up in the reverse, and I have the Thief card here. And I think that your guard is up. And your guard is up for a reason. It's because you have this psychic energy here, Aries. I mean, I think that if you listen to your gut on this, so maybe this person has come through for you in the past, but I think that for some of you, this person is fronting. This person is lying. And that's not something I get all the time, but that's what I'm seeing here. He's in the reverse, and I have the Thief card here. For me, this is the Seven of Swords in the Tarot. And this is about money for many of you. We have money. This is about money. Unknowns with money. Fear with money. Okay, so we have the Seven of Cups. We have the Marriage card. So this is in regards to an agreement or some sort of arrangements that you made. Could be a legal contract. There's some sort of commitment or agreement that is connected to this. And with the Seven of Cups, this is not seeing something realistically, hoping something will happen. This is a wishful thinking card. It also can talk about rose-colored glasses, not seeing something exactly how it is. And so maybe this person here, this King of Pentacles, he might have promised you something. All right, let's pull you some additional guidance cards for Aries, please. I think that for many of you that I'm connecting with, I would start looking at other options. I think that you're waiting on someone in particular. I would start looking at other options, and also anything that you're hearing, anything that this person is telling you, you want to do some fact checking. Definitely do your research. Let's see, Aries. You know, I will pull another card on this in a minute. I'm also getting that if you're an Aries where someone has consistently lied to you, and now they're telling you, you know, they're not, you know, I'm telling you the truth. They want you to believe them when it comes to something, but, you know, they have a history of lying in the past. What I'm seeing here is they're still lying. So if they've been, you know, consistently dishonest with you, but this time around, you know, they're telling you whatever it is that they're telling you. I see here that you're not seeing everything clearly. And I see a lot of fear here. I think you're fearing that they're lying to you. And what I'm seeing here is that they are. But I think that they're telling you they're not. But they are. Especially if you're dealing with someone who has a history of lying, Aries. If you're in a relationship, it's possible that you or them have other options outside of the marriage. And I do apologize, guys. I keep it real. I always have. You know, I do apologize. I'm connecting with a very specific group of Aries where somebody has other options. I'm just going to pull one other card on this King of Pentacles, please, for Aries. House. You might be married to them. You might live with them. For some of you, it is an earth sign. Someone who does have earth in their chart. Yeah, they actually could be promising you money, promising you some sort of deal. They also could just show up when you least expect it. They might be coming to see you. Or you might go and see them. If you go and see them, you might find something out. Yeah, we have malady, we have desire, we have gift. So you're waiting on something. You're desiring, you're longing, you're very hopeful. You're waiting on some sort of gift, something to come through, but you're waiting. They have you waiting. Some of you depressed because they haven't come through with this. They definitely promised you something. Maybe they promised to move in with you. For those of you, this is on the love front. They might have promised to marry you with a marriage card. They might have promised that you guys would be together. All right, let's look at your love life. Maybe they promised that they were going to get a divorce. I want to see if anything else wants to come out from this deck. All right, so I have a couple cards upright. Those are the ones that I'm going to take. Okay. All right, I will pull you one of these, Aries. So we have lots of additional guidance for you guys. I'm sure you won't mind. I did go ahead and pull you some extra cards here, Aries, because this reading is very, very, very specific. So again, I do apologize if you can't resonate. Watch your other signs. Also, check out your yearly, okay? Let's see. We do have you're very close to achieving your goal. Beautiful. And then we have forgiveness. So sometimes we have to forgive to be able to move forward. So some of you Aries are in some sort of situation like that, where I think you have to let go of the past. You have to maybe forgive someone. That does not mean that you have to stay with them or get back together with them. This is just you being able to finally move on from the past. So let go of the past. Could also be you even forgiving yourself. Once you kind of surrender and let go of the past, you are going to reach that goal, complete that cycle, that chapter, and move forward. Okay, so looking at love life, we do have beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So you and another person absolutely could be marrying one another. Could be a twin flame situation. But yeah, this is quite interesting. So if you're very fearful, Aries, and closed off, and they see that, they sense that, they're going to be the same way. They're going to be the same way. So keep that in mind. And if you're ignoring them, because this came up almost in the reverse. So if you're ignoring someone, they're going to ignore you. If you're hesitant, if you don't want to commit, because I definitely could be reading for some Aries men, this King of Pentacles is you. If you don't want to commit, because the King of Pentacles in the upright would be someone who's marriage material. This is someone who likes to settle down. They definitely are not a fan of dating or having lots of relationships. If they have strong earth in their chart, there's someone who definitely wants to get married and they want to settle down. And so you might be dealing with someone who is the opposite, or if this is you, if you're the Aries man, you guys are marrying one another. And, you know, maybe all that's needed is heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Make the effort. And then let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So if you are separated from someone, some of you, what's needed is putting in more effort. Maybe sitting down with this person. If this person has blocked you, you might need to go through friends. That's a possibility. But how you're being viewed, Aries, is the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. They also might see you as having other options, keeping your options open. So if you want to be with someone, you're going to have to invest. You're going to have to work. We have the Golden Mirror, self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship, and love bombing. So you could be dealing with a narcissist. The King of Pentacles in the reverse absolutely can be a narcissist. So you might be dealing with a narcissist. We have self-indulgence, focus on self, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. We have hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. 9 of Wands energy. I think this resonates very much. But some of you are marrying the other person. And so I think that maybe you're sabotaging something. They're sabotaging it. It's just, you know, going back and forth here. You guys are definitely marrying one another. Definitely. So if they see you as not putting any effort in, you're ignoring them, they're just going to do the same thing right back to you. It's a kind of a very immature relationship, really. And then we have abundance. Keep a positive mindset, manifest exactly what you want, gratitude and bliss. So abundance is coming in. Many of you can turn this energy around. You can turn these cards upright. They're minor arcana energies, and so you can easily change them. You know, this is why we have readings, so you can see what you have to work with. You can make changes. We do have abundance coming in. In order to attract this abundance, you have to stay positive. Those of you that want abundance on the love front, you're going to have to put in more energy, more effort. Especially those of you that are married, those of you that want a commitment from someone, you have to put it all out there. You have to sit down with this person, communicate with them. Maybe you guys need to work on a friendship first, or strengthening your friendship, your bond, and then you guys can take it from there. But some of you will reconcile, or you will make the effort here. But you guys are marrying each other. Okay, I think you both keep sabotaging this, really. All right, guys. So I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. All right, guys, stay safe. Have a blessed